Your cell phone bill could be getting more expensive in the coming weeks. The cost for some plans at Rogers will be going up. That's what the company confirmed to CBC News. But they're not the only ones. Bell will reportedly be charging more for some of its plans, too. Scott Peterson is on this morning for us. Scott, what kind of increase can customers expect to see?
Well, we're expecting anywhere between $7 and $9, and this is going to happen after the first billing session in the new year, so after January 17. And CBC is confirming, or Rogers is confirming to CBC that the $7 to $9 should apply to many users out there, not all of them, depending on the customer's plan. And the hikes do not apply to customers who are on contract. It also applies to the discount brand that Rogers has, Fido. And in a statement, Rogers said that they want to help use this money to expand coverage across Canada and improving customer service. But of course, this all means that we have to pay for it, and there's some reaction out there on the streets, and let's hear from some Canadians.
No, they shouldn't. It's too much, to be honest.
It's not fair, because we are anyway paying like a lot in terms of the groceries and in terms of the rent.
You know what? They'll do whatever they can get away with. Right. So maybe there should be some legislation about it.
And legislation, there's been a lot of back and forth with the federal industry minister as well. And part of the approval, the irony here is part of the approval of that Rogers takeover deal of Shaw's, that $26 billion deal, that Tony Stafari, the CEO of Rogers, said that he promised to get things right for customers and the prices were going to come down and not up. So a little bit of a surprise from that statement. And that deal, of course, went through last April 2023.
So, I guess, what does this mean for the industry overall at this point?
Well, overall, Canadians continue to pay some of the highest cell phone and internet bills in the world. And we're seeing, that is continuing, obviously, this morning. Here's one industry expert as far as his view of what's happening here with Rogers.
Overall, the cost of cell phone service in Canada has flattened, if not declined a little bit over the last year and a half, which is actually a good trend. Now, it's still very expensive compared to other countries, but still that development is good.
And here's a chart as far as what we are paying in regards to other countries. We pay some of the highest cell phone bills in the world. And this is 1 gigabyte of data that's used. And you can see there that Canada is only eclipsed by a few countries, and that's New Zealand up there. So we continue to do that. And Rogers might not be alone here, where there's also reports from tech outlet Mobile Syrup that Bell is also expected to raise their rates coming this February. So a lot of industry movement coming in with the new year.
Keep stretching those budgets, I guess, hey?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Thanks, Scott. I appreciate it.
You bet. Thanks.